Hey guys, for this video we're going to take a look at this Nitigo fuel transfer pump. They were nice enough to send me this for free so I can make this video showing it to you. We'll go through the features, the parts and pieces that are included, then we'll give this guy a little test to see how it works. Looking at the unit itself, it is battery operated, but you have 3 different ways to run it. Almost 4 really, but there is a little battery compartment here on the back side. And it takes 4 AA batteries. Now they did say in case of an emergency you can actually run it off 2 AA batteries. It'll just be slower, and it looks like they were using the middle 2 slots when going with just 2 batteries, but basically you want to use 4 AA batteries to power this guy. Now you also get a 12-volt socket with a barrel connector on that side, and that can plug in right there, or you can use the alligator clips and hook up directly to a 12-volt battery with that as well. Now I did see a warning about using 12 volts and not 13.6 volts, that the 13.6 will damage this thing. So what that tells me is you don't want to hook it up to a car battery with the car running, because your alternator is probably kicking out 14.5 or so volts, and that's too high. You could cause some damage. So if you're hooking up directly to a battery, don't have it be a running vehicle or something that's producing more than 12 volts. So that's how we power it, and then real simple operation with just the on and off button. We have the sucker here, and it's got a little sump at the bottom, so that will be going into your container, whatever you have. And whoa, you can see it comes with this guy right on the bottom that can screw onto things, but then we get kind of an unwieldy thing to keep on the bench here. We have several different adapters for different containers, so it can fit all sorts of stuff. Boy, it's a big boy there. So it should be fairly universal, and I imagine it'll work just fine even if you just had to hold it in place and couldn't actually attach it to a container. Now the other hose on this guy is really long. If you see inside there, there's a wire that runs through the entire thing. It comes all the way out to this end here. We have a little rubber stopper we can push off. Easier with 2 hands. You see we have a little clippy guy here that can grab the lip of a container to hold that in place. And then this says stop line, and there's a little guy there that was connected to that wire. There you go, you can kind of see him. So this will automatically turn off when it gets to that level. You don't have to worry about it spilling all over the place or anything. It has an auto shut off. Also comes with a set of instructions, and you get this nice big bag that you can store it all in when you're not using it. By the way, this guy on the back is just a little holder that you can slide this into when you're not using it to hold it in place. In addition to fuel, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, you can also use this for water, but you don't want to do it with hot water. You're not going to put boiling water or something like that through it, but cold water. Also, you never want to run this pump dry. Don't let it just keep running without any fluids going through it, because that's another good way to burn it up. So once it's sucked the other end dry, make sure you turn it off and don't let it just keep going. But it's time to give it a test. Thought it'd be fun to do a little test with this guy. That is 3.5 gallons of water in the bucket there. We have the Nitigo plugged into my Jeep, and then we're just going to spill it on the ground because it's only water. And that way we can see the kind of flow that we get out of this. Okay, so 3.5 gallons. We're going to hit the go button, which is also the on button, and see how it goes. Oh, that's a nice consistent flow. Wish I had that kind of flow. Look at that water. It's like a race to the bottom. Everybody's seen that before. We're just flowing with the homies here. I really wanted to be slick. I should have had the discharge go right back into the bucket. Kind of like a life metaphor, you know? You're kicking it out of the bucket and something else, just throwing it right back in. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'd say we're over halfway, maybe two-thirds the way through the bucket. Going strong. Let's see how low that water level can get before it starts dry sucking. We're getting close. We're getting close. Looking for a closer view. Oh, it's so bright I can't even see my screen. Hopefully you guys can see. Getting all wet just for you guys. Still going. We're still going. Just about to the bottom. You can hear it. Oh, and we're out. And off we go. I'd say that worked pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. There it is, guys. The Knit-A-Go fuel transfer pump. When you knit a go, you knit a go. You know what I mean? Thanks for watching.